Oi! Right guys, see? So what I'm actually going to do, little bit, I'm going to actually, you can see all these little leaves. So, better with my finger actually. You can see all these tiny leaves. I'm actually going to coat that there. Can't see actually that there. Let me just put my hat on. Right guys, we'll start again. What I might do as well is take these leaves off, right? Again the dogs, right, so what I might do as well, you can see this plant. I might just take these off, but I normally do this with scissors, right, so I'm just going to take them off, then I'm going to trim them with scissors, and that is going to go under the ground. I might just cut that a little as well. So then I'm going to go up this plant. I'm actually going to snip these out. So I'm going to snip these out. I'm going to do both sides. And I'm going to go up to the top. And I'm actually going to take this one out. And then I'm going to go up to the top and I'm actually going to take that one out there, look. Right. So what you've actually got, I'll go into the shade. Right, I can see what I'm doing now because I'm in the shade. I can do a video in here, but the dogs are here. So that's it, look. So that's going to be a cutting. And what I might do is, but I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that exactly how it is. And I'm not going to leave a lot of leaf on it because it needs to root. And if it's got a lot of leaves on it, it will find it very hard to root. So that's what I'm going to do, look. So you can see these nodes. I'm going to stick that so it's under the ground. So where these nodes are here, the nodes, that's going under the ground, and it's going to look something like that to cut in, and that will easily grow. So that's how I actually do a lot of my cuttings. And then, you know, what I will actually do here is I'll scrape it, and same there, I'll scrape it. Even though it's cut, I'll scrape it so it's got a better chance of rooting down to the cambium layer. So that's what I'm actually going to do, and that'll make a really strong cutting. And you can see look, it's quite an hard branch. It's not a soft wavy branch, and because it's an hard, very hard sturdy branch, it will grow very nicely. Right, we'll find a place and we'll stick it in. Right, looks like someone's in a good mood this morning. Do something, she comes and starts jumping up. That's them, look. That's what they make, these cuttings. All these are from cuttings. So that's what they make. Awfully. And as you can see, there's another one here. What they make. I think there's music playing. That's what they make. Right guys, so that's it, look. Simple as that. That's what I want. See them little leaves at the top? But that might fall off, it might not, it doesn't really matter. That's what I need, that one. Just a few leaves at the top. And then, like I said, that's going under the ground. So that's one of the cuttings. You can hear something growling away. So that's it, look. And then same with that one. So that's it. And that's going under the ground. So that's going under the ground. So that's it. Sarah Tech cuttings. So hopefully, well, I know 100% I'll just stick there, no special attention. I'm just going to stick them in somewhere in the garden and they'll easily grow. Now, if there were an expensive plant, then, I'd actually go around and I'd select and I'd, make sure I got what I wanted. So I'd just go around the garden and select, but that'll grow, and so will that one. Just as easy as that, really. Right, let's have a look what I'm doing. Right, I'm actually going to shape that some more. I'm actually going to cut it there. Going to cut it there, and I'm actually going to cut it there. So I'm actually going to cut that some more when I'm off camera, and I'm going to just get a nice little shape, and it'll grow like crazy. So that's what I'm going to do. That's okay. I'm not going to do any more to that. I might just walk around that and get a little more trim and just get a bit of a shape. But I'm more interested in this avocado. So that's why I've actually given them a little trim so I can actually get in as well. They've seen a dog. So they've seen a dog. Is that on there? Right. So it's like... There, look. Music playing. Oh, they're there. Right, that's the dogs. And we can hear the other one growling away. Ooh. Right, so this avocado, I'm going to decide now what to do with this avocado. So right, decide. Right, I'm going to decide what to do with this avocado. Just leave that anyway. But what I would actually like, now you can see, can't you, there's two there. Might just leave them two on. Just going to walk around and think what to do. And as simple as that. Just that's what I'm actually going to do now. Think what to do with this avocado. Right, music playing. I'm actually going to leave. These two. So these two, see? But what I'm actually going to do is leave these two and cut. I'm going to cut that one. So I'm going to do. This one here is getting quite big, so I want to cut this one here, look. Yeah, see? Cut it here, look. So no dear, cut it. There. To cut that. Right guys, voice over. Right, so what I'll do with this avocado, I'll just keep an eye on it, and if it starts to fork off and the branches start to get very very long, I'll just keep trimming it, and I'll keep it small similar to what it is. And if it bushes out, I'll just keep an eye on it, and I'll just keep trimming it. And I'll just, you know, if I've got 3 or 4 nice branches, hopefully I can get some nice avocado on them branches. And I would like it to be a big tree. Now I'm going to take all this top out. You know, it's just getting too high, it's too big and it's too heavy. So I'm going to snip the top out and hopefully it starts to dwarf it. And we'll see if we get any more branches growing low down. If I get more branches growing low down, you know, that'll be okay. And like I said, I'll just keep an eye on it. Right, that's it, look. So you can see, look. And I've dwarfed it at top there, look. So that's it. Cut it at top. I'm going to clean it up. And then I've just snapped them, and then I'll just clean them up. And then that's it, look, just snapped them, and then I'll just clean them up. So that's it. And what I'm actually going to do is, if some of these are strong enough, may have a look. So if some of these are strong enough, I'll actually try and take a cut in. That's what I'll do with that, look. Take a cut in. And we can see if we can grow. We'll see if we can take cuttings and see if we can grow. Excuse me. These avocado. So that's what I've done, look, with these branches. See? And tops. And then these two here, look. And then that one at the back. One at the back. Keep them short. That there might take it down. Might just take that to there. So I might take that to there. So take all this off, look. So that's what I might do. Right, so we crack on with that. Take these tips out. Take these tips. To long branch. Take that tip as well. These. Got nothing growing inside. Right, that's one cutting. See, there's no leaves. There's no leaves that are actually growing inside. They're all growing out. So that's one cutting. So we'll find a spot and see if it grows. I might take a few more of these leaves out. So take a few more out. See, take that one out. So, just 4 leaves. And I'm gonna do it. Right guys, so that's one of the avocado. I've took all the big leaves off. I'm going to tidy these up. In a moment. Or I might just leave them for a little bit of a dieback. And some of these, they're going under the ground. So I'm just going to try and grow that and because it's such a strong sturdy branch, I'm just going to put it straight underground and just leave it like that, and hopefully it might grow. Now, it took me 2 years to grow these trees, so that's why it's took me so long to actually decide where to cut it. And I just keep trimming it now and keep an eye on it. And now I've trimmed it, I'll get some of this tea, get a tonic, help it to recover, and maybe it might decide to flower and fruit. Right, so that's what I'm going to do now with some of these cuttings. I'm going to trim them a little bit better, and so you've got me drift. Even though it's tall, don't forget quite a little bit of that's going underneath. A good 4 or 5 inches going underneath, and it should be okay. So that's going in there. Right, I just crack on and tidy up round the garden, and I hope everyone's fine and taking care. It's getting windy. We're going to get quite some stormy weather. As you know, super typhoon coming here to the Philippines. Have a great day, guys. Right, see? All these little snails. One, two, three, and there's another one, four. Four snails. Right, it's getting windy now. Right. That's your snails. Oh, that's it, look. 4 snails. It looks like Phyllis is surveying all of the area. Right, it's getting a little bit windy now. Dog's still enjoying some sun. Right, so that's it, look. I've come in, I've had enough. Right guys, I've come in. I've had enough. I did about 2 hours, done another 2 hours, done a lot of different things, and I've given it a proper good tidy up, looked at everything in the garden, and just get it a really good tidy up. You know, instead of quick snip here and there, you know, I've snipped it properly and tidied it up, took some plants out, and as you can see in the video, if it's took, right, it's getting very windy now, rain on and off all day, so have a great day, here from Mercia.